That's all my podcast is. I just talk about my day. I just realized I miss my wife. How nice is that? I do. So I leave that's what this really is I fucking feel feelings now. So I actually miss people when I go out on the roads. When I go to some soulless fucking gym with the homeless steam room, it fucking affects me. So I walk out of the gym in the sadness of hearing, like, at first I was upset with that guy listening to the conference call. And then I was actually getting like a window into this guy's life, and like this is what has to fill this guy. There's no way he laid in bed as a kid and dreamed someday I'm gonna carry this device around, which makes me at work at all times, and I can't even just go to the gym and fucking listen to my favorite song. I got to talk to these folks. So actually, that's the way I kind of try to stay out of my anger. I try to have empathy. Like that poor fucking guy, he doesn't even have time to go to the goddamn gym. And I was like, all right, yeah, okay, good for him. Maybe he'll get out of that. He'll start a mom and pop business that Starbucks will crush someday. And people will care, and there'll be a startup, and he can, make $3,500 to live the rest of his life on. So I go to walk out of the gym, and I swear to God, I walk out of the gym, and there was a woman standing there in workout clothes. I swear to God, she had a fucking smartphone with like the ear thing, but it was wired to the phone because we now know that it gives you brain cancer, which they always knew, but there's no reason to prosecute that either. Right? We can just let that go, right? She's got that, and she was holding a laptop. She had her own office. She was just standing outside the fucking elevator. Was that the fallout of the pandemic? You don't even get a cubicle anymore? You just gotta like carry your office? Like she should have had like a fax machine on her back, like a turtle shell. I don't know, it's fucking sad. So whatever, I made up with the waiter with my vibe and my tip. I think afterwards, I made sure I tipped him. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be like this, people. The fuck is that? Oh, that's somebody's stereo. You hear that? Getting tinnitus because he never got hugged by his dad. A tale as old as time. They're literally shaking the fucking car apart. Like you're making everything in there like a little looser. Like always, whenever I see those people that go down the street and they have the bass like, yeah, it's just always when they go around the corner, I expect like all the wheels to just fall off on that side. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, that's another thing. People do that and they ride like a bicycle and they have like a really loud fucking radio. Like, what is that? All right, I guess we have to wait. Like, I'm inside. I want to say this place is insulated. I can still hear the fucking stereo. Back in my day, the stereo wasn't that loud. You had a cassette tape, and if you liked the song, you had to wait for it to come around again. No, that was the 8-track. The 8-track, you had to wait for it to come back around again. It was fucking torture. And then the cassette tape came out, and that was great. Then you kept rewinding it, but then you would fuck it up, and then you had to buy it again. And then they came out with the CD. And the CD they came out with, which was an absolute piece of shit, and it came out, it was like $17.99, which was fucking, I swear to God, like a third a week's pay for you. And they were so expensive when they came out. They were in like these giant, like the CD was this big and the case was down here. So if you stuck it down your pants, you'd have to walk out and everybody knew, he's stealing Hall & Oates. He's stealing Hall & Oates, right? And these cunts in the record industry, these lying fucking cunts, They said the reason why it was so expensive is because unlike all the other generations, records and tapes and 8-tracks, this thing would never, it would sound brand new the entire fucking time. And of course it didn't. They were fucking lying again. I swear to God, the amount of lying and stealing that is done on the, what would you call it? The legal side of stealing business, you know? Like they always love to point at other races of people that they've oppressed and talk about their stealing and all of that while they, you know, they justify. Anytime, this is for all you youngsters out there, anytime you're in a business meeting and you ask a question and they can't justify it and they say like, well, that's the standard deal. That means they're fucking you in the ass. Or if they say, well, you know, that's how business is done. It's like, oh yeah, is that how it's done for you? Is that how it works for you? After you succeed, you then offered less money the next time you come to fucking work? I don't think that's how it works. Judging by your car, you know? When I picture Jesus coming back, when I picture him coming back, I don't picture him coming back saving people. Like, I don't need him to save me. Like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be in a group, you know? Like, I don't want to go to heaven, per se, you know? Like, if that whole grip of women that were on that bicycle going, jealousy, what's my fuck? If they make it too, and I'm going to have to hold my temper for eternity as they're singing that song. You know what it was that I think that really irritated me was just the freedom of it. Like how not concerned they were about just getting the living shit beat out of them. Like just as a man, if I did that, jealousy, if I was on a bike with a bunch of guys and just whooping it up like fucking, you know, white moms, like there's different rules for everybody. So maybe it was envy. I know it's me. I know it's not them. They were just singing a song on a bicycle built for 9, right? So anyway, I feel like when Jesus comes back, first of all, I love that people think that he's going to come back, you know, and he's still not upset about what happened the last time. I don't feel like he's going to come down here to try to save the good people. I kind of feel like he'd come back like, you know, I already tried that once. Didn't work out. I just sort of, I don't know. I'm picturing him coming back like, what's his fucking, oh my God, the guy from The Matrix. No, the actor. Keanu Reeves, thank you. Keanu Reeves. I'm picturing him coming back as like more like the Keanu Reeves style, where he's just got like these fucking, like silver pistols. And I don't think he saves the good people. I just think he doesn't kill them. I just think he comes back, you know, with the white doves coming up with like one of those John Woo movies, and he's just jumping sideways in conference rooms at like fucking, like pharmaceutical companies, corporations with like war contracts, the CIA, fucking, who's the guys who poisoned our food supply? Who are those kooks that nobody knows what their names are, right? Monsanto, yeah, just comes back, he just fucking shoots all of them, narcissists, you know, just goes out. Like, wouldn't it be, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not that big. Maybe it's just the little people. Like, one of my favorite narcissists is the spiritual narcissist. The ones who give, like, self-help advice while it's still totally, like, about themselves. You know, I like them. And then I also like men who think they've figured out women, you know? They give you, like, you know, when you get into a relationship, you got to set the table. You got it from day one. You got to let her know. It's just like, you're going to try to play the game of manipulation with the woman? You're going away from your strengths, dude. Like, why don't you take some stuff that really matters to you in a relationship and have an arm wrestle? Then I think you got a shot. But if you're gonna try to outthink that, like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Like, I've actually found, believe it or not, I've actually found that women are not that complex, you know? But I'm smart enough, I would never tell them that. The same way they have to act like they think you're strong, you have to act like you just can't believe, oh, that's like, it's so complex. It isn't. Like, I've just found, like, if you're just nice to them, if you just be nice, it's really hard, unless you're married to a cunt. And then, I'm starting to understand, Austin. Some words are hard for you. But if I laugh at that, does that mean I'm anti-woman? No, there's cunts. Like, if you described a guy that's a rapist as a rapist, I wouldn't be like, it's just that word. No, if you're raping women, you're a rapist. You guys all pulling back. Like, I think we're seeing, like, the result of people growing up just on camera everywhere you fucking go. Like, I like how that's, like, people solve arguments now. Like, I see that, like, people on, like, Instagram or whatever, try to be off that thing, and, like, people get an argument in, like, a fucking parking lot, and it escalates and it escalates, and then in the middle of it, they both start filming each other for this fucking news channel they don't own. Like, it's just like, what are you guys, like, what is the fucking threat here? And I don't understand why the other person just doesn't punch the other person and then just break their phone, and then it's over. Like, nobody ever thinks to do that. It's like they're holding a gun or something. They're just like, fuck, there goes my black belt in jiu-jitsu. You're filming me. Anyway, yeah, no, I've said a lot of stupid shit about women over the years, but none of that had to do with anything. It all had to do with my fucking intimacy issues, and I actually wanted to be married and all that type of stuff, but you're not allowed to say that as a guy, or else you're gay. In Austin, you can sit there in your fucking muttering silence right now. All of you moved here because you know that's true. I want to go somewhere that's more understanding. Do you guys... And then you move to Austin, and then what'd you see? Skyscraper banks, and you're like, it's all the same. I will tell you, when I was in